No, I haven't. And it's still, this is exactly how it's going to take. You're gonna have to catch up. I'll let you read it. That's. For people in the room and
If you have a waiting room, you'll have to go them in, yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Cool. Lawson, Reister, Wyatt, Cook.
Do I have a motion to approve today's agenda? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Motion to. Wanted to let you know that at this time we're going to handle like reservations for the use of city property, like the fire rescue thing is going to be handled in the consent agenda rather than a separate resolution. Okay. Any questions then? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Okay, motion carried. Mayor's comments, accommodations. Want to welcome everybody to tonight. Citizens requests and oral presentation. Before we get started, I'd like to ask if one of you would be a timekeeper. Or, okay. Okay.
That's 5 minutes per person.
5. Can we shorten that to 2? I'm joking. I'm joking.
The rest.
I was just gonna actually, I was gonna grab it.
Oh, because I just put speak. So I might know.
Sure. I'll take one. I was just looking online too.
Yeah, they make a couple.
We'll go ahead and start with those that indicated that they would like to speak.
We didn't put that on there before.
No, so that's fine.
I know Cody, if he wants to speak.
Okay.
We can cross find them all.
Okay.
Can I have 5 minutes?
What's that? Okay, Ian, you want to find out?
So Danielle McCauley, 109 Elm Street, on behalf of Hudson Herald. Iowa Code 372.13, subsection 6, requires meeting minutes, disbursement totals, fund summaries, and a list of claims allowed to be published within 15 days of the meeting. The law does not pause for vacancies or busy schedules. It's a core duty of local governments. When these notices aren't published, residents are denied timely, accurate, and independently verified information. As someone who lobbied for this law 3 years ago, residents often come to me for answers and to hold you accountable. The lack of publishing also removes a small state set fee that supports the Hudson Herald, a minimal cost to taxpayers with no late fees, yet essential to keeping the system working. The facts are no bills have been published since February, and no meeting minutes have been published since March 14th, aside from 2 recently submitted by the new clerk. I'm requesting that all missing bills and meeting minutes be published immediately and that the city council comply with the Iowa code moving forward. Transparency and accountability aren't favors. They are a legal duty in the foundation of public trust. Thank you.
I have a question. You said no minutes for, what was the other word? Bills?
Bills, accounts payable.
Oh,
So like, yeah, the
okay,
bills
okay.
that
But the
were.
bills have been published up through, because we have your receipts from everything through June.
Correct. So the last affidavits that were sent for
Was
those
for May.
published was for January and February. I haven't received any.
Now, yeah, we do, because we have your receipt from all through May.
Yep.
Everything up through May.
That's because all of those were published. If you
Everything
go
from
look
May.
at-
Yeah.
For
Yes, yes, yes.
the last minutes that were published were from March 14th.
No, we have your.
We have it.
Okay.
Yep.
That was for the budget
No.
and then the bill, everything.
She can show you that after this meeting,
Okay.
but everything through there, it is still late, but it's only June and July. Everything since then has been published.
I know the affidavits and the bill.
I
The
get it.
last
I
bill
get it.
that was sent out was in May for April publishing.
We've got the other, we'll show it after the meeting.
Yep.
Okay.
But just an FYI. And if it is, we'll correct it.
Anybody else? Cody?
Yes, I'm not gonna, that's, I feel like I'm in school again. Okay, so,
Please state your name and where you're from first. please.
Cody Rutledge, live in Dyser, have Hudson Automotive. So, might go a little over on 5, hopefully you're lenient with me, because I might stumble. So, the statement that I am prepared to make may sound harsh. It is not meant to be disrespectful, but it is time for accountability. You've been given some softballs. I'm going to get a little bit more harsh with you than others have been, only because I think that it probably needs to happen if nobody else is going to do it. The city is owed and demands answers on how we got into this situation financially, what actions are being taken to get out of it, and how we will prevent it from happening again. Through this statement, I and we demand a continuing culture of transparency and accountability. If anything a citizen has to say about a city entity right now hurts, it probably should. It's time for her. That's when we make mistakes, it hurts. You should all use that as fuel to solve this mismanagement of funds. Whether it was misused or not, it was mismanaged. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here today. The leaders of this community have displayed clearly for us. See, I told you I'd screw it up. Now, I'm going to ask everybody a single question. I understand that it's not a question and answer, and if you don't feel comfortable answering, please do not feel obligated. This is the only non-rhetorical question that I will ask in the statement to the council. And I'll start with you, Jeff. Did you fail the city? Yes. Daryl, did you fail the city? Lori, did you fail the city? Gail, did you fail the city? Matt, did you fail the city?
I've spoken clearly about this multiple times.
Kate, did you fail the city?
Stay silent at this point because I've answered it multiple times.
Daniel Banks, did you fail the city? No. Perfect. If you cannot answer this question, even internally, or you do not believe that you have failed, this is your call to resign from your position immediately. There's no longer time for people to act like they haven't done anything wrong. So we cannot afford leaders who are not honest with themselves or others to be in charge anymore. We need strong, honest, and reliable leaders in this moment, not weak leaders. We cannot afford people who are unaware of the consequences of their manipulative nature or communication style. You may not be a bad person because you are persuasive, but you become one when you realize that you're using that influence and power in a form to manipulate others to do things for you in a negative manner. Then continue to use that gift that you've been given as a curse to others. Daniel Banks, this is meant to make you aware that your excellent communication and manipulation skills have contributed to and continue to affect the finances of this town Please make yourself aware of that and contribute to the solution rather than the problem. For that statement, you can write me as many window tint tickets as you want. After this comment, I'll request the footage for any previous time that your officers let me off because of who I am. Now it is time for unprecedented transparency and accountability. Please take notes if you have any interest in the solution of this matter. I'm going to give you some action items that people from this community feel are necessary. And I'll go quickly, I'm sorry. Minutes need to be posted every meeting with no excuses. Forensic audit needs to happen right now, no more waiting. If we have the person to do it, now's the time. Record and stream these meetings for anyone who cannot attend. Transparency on how, who, what, when, and where of the wetlands project right away. There doesn't need to be secrets. Can that project be terminated, postponed, revoked due to its current financial situation or status? We don't need to be spending money on a wetlands project. And we expect a statement about that. Current budget and why we turned in an inaccurate budget. If it is because we have no system or process to create an accurate budget, this is not an excuse, it's a problem internally. And there has to be a solution for it. No excuses. Monthly expense reports, including credit card statements, so that people can actually audit their government. I think that's perfectly fair. The city budget for the last 10 years should be released for all departments. We also need answers on the financial status of this city today, including where the $300,000 loan went, if it's been repaid or how it's going to be repaid. That could have been shared, I just don't know it. What is the status of the $3.6 million bond? And these numbers may be not perfectly accurate. What is the plan to repay that? And what is the interest rate on it? And any other pertinent information to the city's financial status. If you have a few minutes, I understand I'm going longer than you'd like, but please, I would like to share. This goes back to Chief Banks. Can I continue or not?
No.
Great.
Cody, you got one question. You'd like an answer.
Yeah.
What's your address?
110 Wood Street.
Wood Street here?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. And you can copy that.
I have a copy for everyone.
Thank you.
I'll share it probably next meeting. If I can't finish, I'll continue on the next one.
Okay.
So, or I can finish. I have 2 minutes left, but that's up to you.
Anybody, excuse me, anybody else wish to speak? Okay. We'll move on. General government. Resolution 3368, setting the date of public hearing for the approval of the Zimmerman Family Farm Plat C&D for August 25th, 2025 at 6 p.m. at Hudson City Hall.
Just real quick, P and Z is meeting before this, right?
Yes.
And P and Z already posted notice of their public hearing.
Yeah, that's what this is. No, this is, I probably know.
P&Z has to have, right, P&Z has to have a public hearing and then their meeting. We have to have a public hearing.
Okay.
And then approval.
I will look at that.
What section were we sitting here?
Okay.
I was just making sure that you were setting this for after P&Z's meeting.
This is after P and Z's meeting.
Okay, let me double check.
Theirs is on the 19th, I do believe. Yes.
It was on the 19th of this month?
Yes.
So we move on now. Okay, exactly when they got it.
Do I have a motion? Okay. Any questions?
I'm sorry, I'm setting it for August 25th, right?
For August 25th, yeah. Roll call?
Lawson. Reister.
Aye.
Wyatt. Cook. Sewell.
Information, a couple of information items in here. Regularly scheduled meetings held at council chambers except the library board, public works committee meeting, August 13th at 7 a.m. Personnel admin finance committee meeting, August 25th, and public safety meeting, August 28th. Next council meeting for, Monday, August 25th, and, yeah,
Monday,
And then-
August 25th, and then September 8th.
well, and that, will probably be changed now, because it'll probably be the 9th, since that's Labor Day.
But that's the first.
It is the first,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So then we're good with the 8th.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yes, September 8th.
Before I move to adjourn, I do have one question, and I think Cody brought up dealing with it as well. What, are we gonna eventually record these and publish them? We're all set up for live meetings, video, audio. What's the timeline on that getting back up and going?
I am going to try to figure out how to work this equipment. I haven't had time to, quite frankly, go to the bathroom. It's not. So this is zoomed now and it's recording, so I can actually upload this, but I'd like to be able to figure out this equipment because it's here and we have it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm,
yeah, previously, the meetings, except for the first couple, and I couldn't figure out a password to get into it, and then I just created my own Zoom. So the Zooms have always been available, but as far as recording them and uploading them, that was something that unfortunately I didn't know how to do.
There's like a city hall YouTube.
There is, but you have to have all the access to get into it and to become.
Probably have to start over again.
Exactly, same thing with Facebook, you don't have that. And start over. So, yes, is it important? Absolutely. Has anybody, it's, again, I'm trying to piece that out. No, and we did talk last week at our last meeting too, in regards to the forensic audit that was mentioned tonight. That is, I know we have some meetings with our financial representatives next week.
I have, yeah, with
Tuesday.
Tuesday, I meet with Maggie.
All in process. We're stepping forward, but, it's not as fast as everybody would like. I get that. I appreciate that fact. But it's simply, it's a hard process.
Heather, this is a question for you. If Cody's got 2 more minutes, and the choice is for him to continue and finish that now or come back next meeting and finish it, can I, as a council member, just give him?
I'm not gonna let this answer, but technically it's the mayor. She can give them the opportunity to exceed whatever the 5 minutes are that are scheduled on the agenda. She can also tell you if she's okay with you doing that. Both those options available.
And at this time, if he wants to come back and finish his 2 minutes, he can.
I move to adjourn.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. You got one way.
We can't be in a meeting. They can't be in a meeting.